Hello everyone, welcome. This is Sun and Moon Energy. I go by the name of Sylvie here, and I'm going to get right into a reading of the energy surrounding Gemini. This reading is for Gemini, but really all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. I went ahead and already did a pre-shuffle of the cards, and I decided with the energy that was coming through, we had the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck with the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups, and then the Four of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, I didn't even see that, and I see the Lovers peeking out there somewhere too. I was really getting this energy of something tied to creative endeavors and your money. Again, small business has really been coming through, working on your craft. So I decided to pull a card from the Oracle deck, the Art Oracle deck. That was really a beautiful gift that I got for Christmas. So anywho, I can't believe this. This is so amazing that this came out. Marina Abramovic. I'm probably not saying her name right. I really love this artist, and I actually saw something on Instagram recently and have been wanting to do a deep dive on her. So I'll read what it says on the card. Septic, heal thyself. Discipline is both a noun and verb. When a stranger stares into your soul, do not press charges, stare back. And it's interesting. So we have the Scorpion up there. So I'm getting, I'm getting Scorpio energy here. Very emotional, water energy. With this bow and arrow that she's pointing at herself. I'm not familiar with titles of her work, but I know there's just a lot of confrontation with other really and how I'm just getting this energy of like bearing your soul and being really really being open. You're really ready to kind of put yourself out there. I'm getting like stake through the heart, arrow through the heart, death here with the Scorpion. I'm thinking of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water energy here. The Death card is really coming to mind here with this, especially because it's septic, heal thyself. Becoming septic, having your blood being basically poisoned can kill you, and it's no joke. And I'm almost getting that energy here of something might be toxic, something might be some kind of toxic energy. This was coming through yesterday with maybe somebody who you thought maybe had your back, or maybe even just people you don't even know. Like here it's talking about a stranger. When a stranger stares into your soul, stare back, don't press charges. And I'm really getting this don't be confrontational, really, like it's almost like with that energy yesterday of that Empress energy, embodying that Empress energy, focus on yourself. I would say with this, if you're interested, I would go down the rabbit hole on her, because her work is really, I believe she's still alive. She's still making art. It's very, I think it's very charged politically, emotionally. It would be considered feminist art. I think, to me personally, some might find it controversial. I think what she does is she stares into other people's souls in the process of creating this work. I think it might do some sort of healing process for her. So that being said, I do get the energy of you needing to heal from something as well here, and it might be having to do with somebody else and related to work experience. So that being said, I know I did kind of talk quite a bit, but I feel like this is a really this card says a lot here. And if you're a creative person and you want to get some deep inspiration here, and you haven't already heard of her work, I would check out her work. Okay, that being said, let's what's the energy for Gemini here? Creatives surrounding creative Geminis and their money. Surrounding creative Geminis and their money. Beautiful Gemini, the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything that Five of Cups, man. Wow, that was coming out, right? Yeah, look. Ooh. I think this is after great disappointment. I think something is, yeah, there was a struggle. Five of Wands. Something, getting the energy, especially with this arrow pointed at herself here. It's like really putting yourself, I'm hearing putting yourself out on the line. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, you really had to go through something in order to like get, it's not, the road to the Ten of Pentacles isn't an easy road, and if you think it is, then you're mistaken. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And it's almost, I'm hearing hell and back. I'm hearing death and rebirth. I mean, these are endings here, and I think it's like interesting that the Ten of Pentacles came out, then the Five, then the Nine. Why this? But I'm getting, whoa. Temperance card just flew out. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so you might, with the Temperance card coming out, I almost feel like Gemini, you know, this is healing. This is having to make decisions, negotiations. This is, again, I feel like there's some sort of like, maybe it's, I'm hearing contract. This is fire energy. This is Sagittarius energy. But, you know, it's not, I'm getting more of a, wow, that Page of Wands really wanted to cartwheel out there. Yeah, I think there's some sort of opportunity here that's got you, I feel like this is like repeat cards, you know, and it's like, it's funny. Well, it's not really funny. I mean, I find it kind of funny, actually, that somebody was like, oh, your readings are redundant. And it's just like, I mean, this is the energy I'm picking up on, you know, like I can't, and I think, I even had a recent, like, struggle that really kind of was, like, close to, you know, it was a mental struggle, and I think it was related to the eclipse. I think it really did affect me, with also a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I can really understand that water energy. I lost somebody that was, a very integral part of my my early 20s, and it kind of rocked me. It kind of rocked me, and I didn't really know how to process it, honestly, because it was quite shocking. So that being said, I'm not here to talk about myself, but I'm here to talk about that I think there is some sort of struggle here, maybe deep crisis of faith I'm hearing. It also could just be maybe questioning your own mortality, questioning whether or not you have what it takes to get to that Ten of Pentacles. Maybe I'm almost getting the energy here. You feel like this arrow is pointing at yourself and not at your target, that like you don't want yourself to be the target here. Is what I'm getting. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Empress card came out yesterday, and I think that energy, Strength card wanting to flip out. I think that's the energy that you need to embody. You really need to be more secure with your own, how you, being self-sufficient, your own resources. Yeah, Spirit just said, exactly. There you go. Yes, you need to get out of this Nine of Swords, and you need to embody this Empress energy. Yeah. And with the Page of Swords now coming out, I mean, this is your energy here, Gemini. And I think, pardon, I have to have the windows open because it's just so warm, and I really, I don't have a fan right now because my fan broke, and I have to buy another one. But anywho, so pardon the motorcycles and everything. But with this, I think this is saying, you know, you have to, that earth energy, being really grounded, being really, you know, like I said the other day, it's like, go friggin' out for a walk in nature. Like today, I went out for like a little walk. I had to go get garbage bags. It was kind of a drag, but you know, I went outside and oh my gosh, everything was blooming and the weather, and I was able to take my jacket off and have my tank top on, and I was like, my skin was exposed to the sun, and it was really amazing. And I think that's what's coming through a little bit here with that Temperance card. It's that healing energy. It's maybe feeling, you know, there might have been a blow to your ego here or something, maybe, but I think you're going to bounce back from it. Wow, the behind that Page of Swords is an Ace of Swords, and I wasn't going to look, and then something just made me... Yeah, I think clarity is going to come through. If you've been feeling really stuck on something and in your head, I think whatever shift needs to happen here, and I do feel like there's a shift here. I'm almost feeling like this is almost going to be like the past energy, and this is going to be like the present. Like this is what you need to embody. This is like what you're worried about up here with this creative stuff, you know. You're just worried about I just feel like you're in your head again, Gemini, as we do, right? But we have to stop. I mean, wow, the cards are just cartwheeling out. I'm trying to like be closer to but because of how my tripod setup is, it's a little difficult to like, anywho. I think, yeah, it's the Ten of Cups. Yeah. You know, your heart's desire is look, you have 2 10s here with that 9. It's like, it's major endings. There is a new beginning coming here. And what did I say about rebirth? It's like a mix between death and rebirth. Rebirth. I can laugh at myself because, you know, like, what else? You have to, right? You know, it's like you have to keep things happy and joyful and, like, take these messages and be like, you know, like, they're messages, and what you do with them, you know, it's like, it's up to you. Like, you know, you really are making things happen here. So with this Ten of Cups coming, cartwheeling out here, I love it. I feel like, yeah, what did I say? You don't really have anything to be in your head about. This 7 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and death. What did I say? What did I say with the Tower card at the bottom? Yeah, and then there's your Ace of Pentacles. There's something you have to, there's some sort of, it doesn't get any clearer than that. That is death right there. That is, the 6 of Wands and death with the Tower is death and rebirth. It's death. You know, I've had such a, like, it's been, like, this week has been so intense. Like, I'm sorry. I just, like, I have to laugh because that is the best medicine, you know? It's like, I don't want to be stuck in a depressive episode. I don't want to be friggin' crying my eyes out for 24 hours. It's, you know, I mean, crying I think is healthy. It's natural. It's good. You know, I do think with this energy here and this temperance energy, I mean, look, this heron is crying, right? And almost getting this, like, shedding of the skin here. And I did say the other day that this Empress card made me think of rebirth here with this growth, you know, and new growth here. You know, at night you kind of have to, like, you're chilling out, you're kind of like thinking about things, but then, you know, when the sun comes out, you know, it's this new beginning. And the sun did come out yesterday in the cards twice. There was a double sun. So, what more can you tell me about this Ten of Cups related to Gemini and their creative? I'm hearing creative endeavor and coin. Creative endeavor and coin. We're going into mid-April here. Mid-April. This is Gemini and their creative endeavors and coin. Can you elaborate on this Ten of Cups? I love this. This is beautiful. It's like, yeah, what do you want? It's a rainbow there. Yeah. Wow. You want to get away from this Five of Cups. That's what you want. You don't want to be... I feel like with this Devil energy and that Four of Cups, something has got you sort of feeling like you can't do something. And there might have even been something that happened where there was some type of like again, look, with a contract or negotiation related to your creative stuff that yeah, you just, you're not feeling it. You are not feeling it. And I feel like, because I said, wasn't this like sort of your past here, and this is like what you need to embody, with that Five of Cups. So yeah, with that Five of Cups coming out, I mean, you know, this kind of happened the other day where it's like, I'm almost getting this feeling of this energy where one minute you really think like, you know, yeah, okay, I got control over this, you know, and then the next minute you don't, you know, it's like you went from the Empress to this Five of Cups here. And I'm almost like, I don't know if there's this outside energy here with the Devil card and the Four of Cups and that Page of Pentacles with the page. It almost makes me feel like somebody's trying to block you from success or something. So, or it could be yourself, but I'm feeling like almost like this outside energy with the Devil. But again, you know, the mind can play tricks on us. And this could just be you in your head here with the Devil card. But it also could be you in your head over a negotiation, contract, something like that, job offer. Maybe you feel like, you know, there's been a lot of that like rebranding, kind of like maybe you feel like your business, you need to do something different. Again, there was the energy yesterday of maybe somebody trying to sabotage your business somehow. I hate to say it, but you know, that is life, and you do have to be able to you know, be aware of these situations, be aware of people that, you know, maybe are trying to like bring you down or bring in some negative energy here. Why this Five of Cups on the tip? Why this Five of Cups? Why this? I mean, I could be reading this backwards too. You know, this could just be that like this is going to be in the past with this Five of Cups, and you are now moving forward into that Ten of Cups there. Oh, the Devil energy wants to come out, and that Four of Cups is still at the bottom of the deck. Why this Devil card? Why this Devil card? Why this Devil energy? This is Capricorn. Hermit. Interesting. Really interesting. It's a lot of Earth energy. Now this is Virgo. This is like double Earth energy here. This is, maybe this is just you putting up, having to put up boundaries again. I'm hearing, you know, and like having to like really put your foot down on like this could even be you taking a time out, because I did feel like there's this like this needing to like regroup or something, rebrand. I don't know why that keeps coming through. Maybe I just like that word, that term. But I do feel like there's something that needs to be reworked here. And, you know, I was picking up on that energy, and that's why I wanted to do a creative reading here for, you know, Gemini creatives. A lot of Geminis are creative. It doesn't really matter what, you know, whether it's music, performing arts, theater, you work, you're a metalsmith, maybe you're doing large paintings, maybe you're a clothing designer. It really doesn't matter, but I do feel like you want to kind of like, I'm almost hearing like you want your work to really say something, you know? It's not, it can't be superficial. It's very deep. There's a very deep energy here. And there's a lot of major arcana cards here, which just gives me this thing of like, this is just a major time in your life right now. I think you're really like analyzing a lot of stuff here with that 501. Yeah, Five of Swords just came out. You might even be doing a little bit of self-sabotage because you're over-analyzing, you're thinking too much about it, or, you know, you're letting that Devil energy come in. Maybe you're taking too... Yeah, Ten of Swords. I mean, it's an ending, though. I think you have to push out of that eventually at some point, right? It's like 9, 10 of Swords. It's like, I think you're coming into that where you can't really take it anymore. And I think you've maybe, what did I say before about this crisis of faith? I think with the Devil and the Hermit card, that kind of, I think, comes as closest to it as defining a crisis of faith, where, you know, it's like you have a breakdown, right? Basically, I mean, I don't know. I think just about everybody's had some kind of like breakdown. You know, I hate to use the term like mental breakdown, but it is kind of like your mental health, you know. It's like sometimes you just get overwhelmed. You're overtaxed, right? With all this energy here, this 5 energy and this 10 energy. I mean, you have 3 5s here, Gemini. This is like, again, about a lot of challenges, a lot of instability, really feeling like you don't know how much farther you can go on here. You've really been hurt. And I think like you really, you've had to really go within here, or you are about to go within, and that's what this is saying. Like, yeah, with this Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the 7 of Swords, wow, and the King of Cups underneath. Holy crap, with the Page of Cups. Oh, I don't even know. I feel like this, with this energy, I don't even feel like this is 2 people here. I feel like this is you, Gemini. I think this is you with your masculine and your feminine energy, and they're like battling it out. I don't know. And it's not in like any type of sexual way. I think it is related to your art. I think also too, maybe if you're female, people don't take you seriously. Maybe they think it's a man's world. Whatever you're doing, maybe they think it's a man's world. I hate to say that, but that shit happens. It's a little too bright. Also, maybe there could be some type of discrimination age-wise here, because I think it's interesting that we have with this Empress and this Hermit. I'm getting kind of an older energy, the Temperance card here. This person has a beard here. I don't know. I am getting some older energy here. And I don't mean that like but maybe you just like, maybe you're like trying to like break back into the workforce, or you're doing something, and maybe, I don't know. But anywho, I don't want to spend too much time on that. Can you give us some type of outcome card here for Gemini? Actually, you know what? What kind of advice? What energy? Tower. Yeah, embrace it, Gemini. That Tower card wanted to come out before, and I think that says, there's a rebirth happening here. There's major endings. And there's going to be a new beginning, because after the Tower, it's like, I think whatever it's like the foundation just isn't stable. And you know that. What does this card say? Septic. Heal thyself. This is being poisoned, you know? And it might even be somebody poisons your head with, like, self-doubt. You know, that could even be this, like, maybe somebody who you thought was a mentor, even. That's even coming through. Somebody that you thought you could trust. Maybe you couldn't. And you're realizing that with that Empress energy, it's like, you know, in this Tower, it's like, there's some major, and I would say then embrace it. So, any advice for, Chariot? Well, that's embracing it, right? That's pushing forward. That's psychic energy. That is more of that water energy. This is Cancer energy. This is, you are determined. This is your throat chakra is open. I'm hearing, again, psychic energy. Your third eye is open. You've been enlightened. Yeah. So, again, this came out, and, you know, and if the cards are repeating themselves, then, you know, that's... I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't really pull cards. I let cards come out, and that's easier for me to read the energy of, like, so I feel like I'm not tainting the energy by picking cards, by what I feel, if that makes sense. So here, I feel like this is just Spirit confirming once again, like, you know, and this is, I love the 7 card of the Chariot, because it's like lucky 7, right? You know, and I just feel like this is a new beginning here with this Chariot card. I feel like this is, again, it's that water energy. It's you know, what did I say the other day about, like, oh man, I was having, like, you know, it really did almost feel like a crisis of faith, right? And I went for a walk, and then I took a shower, and I just let the water, I remember I let the water run all, like, I spent a good time in the shower, and it really felt great. And I remember another tarot reader suggesting that, and, you know, I took their advice, and it really helped. Didn't change everything, but I managed to get some rest. I went to sleep after that, and I really needed that, you know, and, yeah, so I think this, what I'm trying to say here with this water energy, I think, this Chariot coming through, I think it's okay to, like, to shed some tears here. I think it's all right. I think it's gonna like put out that fire energy. I feel like that's trying to come through here. Another outcome card. I'd like to get a really nice outcome card here, Spirit, with that Chariot. So determined to like just be, just to shine, have your light shine through, I'm hearing, and be, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles just flipped out. Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's, this is what, you know, it's like being connected with, it's like that Empress energy, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, it's being connected with nature. It's that earth energy. It's being very self-reliant, self-sufficient. You are providing comfort to other people, you know? It's like you are the shelter in the storm, I'm hearing. This is like, I'm also here, this is just a lot of like coin energy here. So I am getting like that you will be successful. There are major opportunity. There's a major opportunity here to reach that Ten of Pentacles. Somebody might have tried to mess with it a little bit, or something might have happened. There might have been just like multiple things that happened. Unfortunately, Gemini, that's sometimes how life is, like boom, boom, boom. But I also know it's like if we focus on one bad thing, it seem like then bad things just keep happening. So it's like if something bad does happen, try and like, I'm starting to like, I try to rationalize like why, and that there's this purpose, and like and try and like what I can, and like just move forward and like focus on something that's like positive that has happened. Even if it's the smallest little thing, just to like kind of get my mind off of that negative energy, because negative energy just feeds more negative energy, and you are providing comfort to other people, you know? It's like you are the shelter in the storm, I'm hearing. This is like, I'm also here, this is just a lot of like coin energy here. So I am getting like that you will be successful. There are major opportunity. There's a major opportunity here to reach that Ten of Pentacles. Somebody might have tried to mess with it a little bit, or something might have happened. There might have been just like multiple things that happened. Unfortunately, Gemini, that's sometimes how life is, like boom, boom, boom. But I also know it's like if we focus on one bad thing, it seem like then bad things just keep happening. So it's like if something bad does happen, try and like, I'm starting to like, I try to rationalize like why, and that there's this purpose, and like and try and like what I can, and like just move forward and like focus on something that's like positive that has happened. Even if it's the smallest little thing, just to like kind of get my mind off of that negative energy, because negative energy just feeds more negative energy, and you just don't need that, you know? I can't stress that enough. It doesn't serve anybody. Except for people that want to stay stuck in negative energy. And who wants to be stuck in negative energy? Ew. Yeah, so I don't know if you've noticed, if you are bringing negative energy to my channel, I will block and I will delete, block, delete, whatever you want to. Yeah, I will. Sorry. Bye. I'm not having it. You know, and like I said before, not everything's like always roses and beautiful. I know sometimes the readings, you know, don't bring the most like maybe what you want to hear, or the best, you know, all aces and everything. But I'm also here to keep it real, you know, with like just how the energy is and how life is, and you know, there are struggles, and I think also like there are tests that the universe hands us, you know, to see how strong we are and whether or not we're ready and worthy. And if you're still struggling, I don't know, you know, it's like, again, I don't know, for me, I think it was just about energy and vibration and all that. But anywho, I don't want to like I'm not trying to like toot my own horn or anything like that. I've been like really struggling myself. So like, yeah, you know, you should like take your own advice, you know, as far as like what the cards are trying to say. Like sometimes I have to be like, oh, you know what? That's like, they could be speaking to me too right now, you know? So yeah, there's something, I think there's always sort of a lesson in the cards for myself as well. And I'm always looking to better myself. Obviously, I have a lot to learn and a lot of growth still, even at my age. And yeah. So anywho, I'm going to leave it there with this Queen of Pentacles and this Chariot card. Like, I just feel like this kind of trumps all of this, like, negative energy here. I just really don't see you having to really continue to worry. I feel like it just trumps it, you know what I mean? And even that devil energy there, I mean, I don't know, like I don't get so like freaked out about devil energy, because this could also just too, like, you know, kind of like lighting something, like a fire under your, you know, it's like a fire in your belly almost, like, you know, of like needing to like, again, standing your ground and being really determined to like make shit happen and be really self-sufficient and successful and being able to provide. I mean, I am getting this this mother energy here, this feminine energy of being a protector, being you know, wanting to provide, you know, for your family. I'm getting that energy here, especially with that Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I think it's like you really do want it all. I think you want a business and you want a family, and, you know, that could also be it too. It's like balancing that energy as well with your creative energy sometimes, especially because I think as artists, like, we kind of like, you know, sometimes like that dark energy is like, I feel like is needed, you know. I think it's good to embrace your shadow side. You learn a lot about yourself, and I think that's, again, like kind of what's in this card I'm getting from it. It's like embracing the shadow side and learning about yourself to have this rebirth, you know, to move forward and be that person, not be that person, but have your art represent the person that you want it to represent, if that makes sense. I don't know, that just came through. So yeah, and I do think that that's kind of like what, you know, yeah. I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I think this is a really amazing reading. I'm not even going to use the other deck because I just think I'm going to leave it there. I think I've talked enough on this, and you know, I think there's just still there's some healing to do. I think there's some work to do here, just as far as like maybe with your creative endeavors, like kind of like thinking about you know, kind of a rebirth, I think, for your business, your brand, and all that. So anywho, this is really great energy though. I just think it's like ripe for a rebirth. And with this eclipse that we just had, I mean, that is it, right? The sun comes out after this like dark moment, and yeah, so I think after that Tower card, you know, you are gonna have this like, look, you're like riding into the sun here, and you have this like, I'm hearing cosmic power, wisdom, knowledge, sacred knowledge here. Now that this is like double protection I'm getting here with these pentacles here. I'm hearing, yeah, it's like psychic power again is coming through heavily. Look at this stare. Okay, I'm going to say this one thing before I go, because now I'm just really noticing this, and this is really, wow. Because what did she say? When a stranger stares into your soul, do not press charges. Stare back. So it's like, if somebody really pisses you off, right? And like, look at this. Look at this deer here staring back. So intent, like, looks maybe gentle, but I don't know, man. Deer can really, like, they can do some damage. They can jump high. They can go, just like this. If this is a wild horse, they can do some damage. They can, like, buck their hind legs and all that. I don't know what that's all called, but, like, yeah. So I'm really getting here. And then look with this eye here. Look at these eyes. Yeah, I think somebody, maybe, I don't know. I said I was going to leave it there, so I'm not gonna go any further, but I really just thought that that was interesting about that, and just really felt like I was being stared at here, even with the devil there with that goat energy, and look, the hermit even here with these eyes, you know, and this page of swords, you know, that's like somebody staring, right? So it's just like I'm getting this like energy of, oh, there is the sun card. Look at that. After this page of cups here. Yeah, I think you are going to have this really beautiful new beginning. There just needs to be this this transformation, basically. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, watching. I really appreciate y'all so much. It just means so much to me, really. Thank y'all, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!